you, John, and thank you for leading us through these last 3 days. I think John did a great job, above and beyond Call of Duty. So yeah, I think maybe your 5 things are different from my 5 things, but one that stood out was it takes a village. I think our theme was around collaboration, and I really appreciate the fact that it was weaved through what everyone was talking about. I think Paul just touched on it here, but Julie's presentation, I believe you said takes a village, right? Yes, okay. So that really resonated with me. I'm gonna take that home because I think in all of our jobs, it is about collaboration and working together internally and with external people too. The other one is, we tried to have some more participatory things here, and with David Sladen and with the Smith and Beta workshop. And one of the things that I sort of learned out of this was failure is an option. So sometimes it's like failure is not an option, but actually it is an option. And I think it's good to remember that as we go back to our regular jobs. And the other one was from David's thing, which I liked, was Honor the Groove. And he talked about learning from music and to go with the groove. And the fourth thing is, and I think I'm always glad when we actually talk about creative. I know data is very important and stuff like this, but ultimately, GE, Katrina Craigwell had said it best. She said, good stories take time. And GE is a great example of a marketer who has completely modernized itself, and there's a lot to learn there. And the last thing is the lines are blurring. I think what's very, very clear is that the lines of agencies and publishers and technology companies are all blurring. I mean, I was very interested at Julie's agency slide. Actually had BuzzFeed on it, and it had Social Code on a technology company. So I'm sure for Purina it doesn't really matter. And Deep Focus got on there twice somehow. So the lines are clearly blurring between partners, and that's probably a good thing. So those are my 5 things. You probably have some of your own. But to wrap things up, officially, I want to call our founder and CEO, Nick Fries.
Thanks, Brian. This is the wrap-up to the wrap-up to the wrap-up. Thank you so much for joining us. Those are some great takeaways, Brian. Thank you for those. We hope we delivered on our promise of key insights, that you met new people, that you've got new connections, and that we delivered a valuable experience for you. It's our goal every time out, because you're very influential people in this industry, that you walk away feeling like you can create change in your organization, in your career, and in your business. So we hope you walk away with that. I want to thank our sponsors. We can't bring events like this to you without our sponsors. These discussions just don't happen without them. So thank you to She Knows, who was our premier sponsor and put together a terrific event last night. Thank you. And then also want to thank our speakers. They put a lot of time and effort into these presentations. They go away from their offices to be here, to impart their wisdom, their experience with you, again, to create change in your organization. Smith and Beta, as well as David Sladen from Boulder Digital Works, who really helped us to think differently as we approach challenges and prototyping and coming up with new ideas and to become makers. And so I thought that was really cool. And then lastly, of course, the Digiday staff, who has worked for months on this event and really worked their butts off to create certainly a high-quality event. So I want to thank all of our editors, our operations folks, sales and marketing, and then also John McDermott, who led us through the last few days. Thank you, John. Just a couple more things. Stay tuned to Digiday every day. We'll continue to cover the issues, the opportunities that brands have in building the modern brand. And then also, we've got 2 brand summits coming up in 2015. In the first half, we've got a retail summit that's happening in San Francisco and Half Moon Bay. So we're going to be doing it right there, which is a beautiful location. And then after that, in April, we're going to be in Palm Springs for the follow-up to this event. So that's all I have. I'm so grateful that you came. I hope you have a blessed holiday and safe travels home. Thank you.